Hey guys, I've got some insane news for you guys. Did you know you can make $3 million playing Fortnite Creative? I've got all of the details in this video. You guys may or may not know that Fortnite has committed $100 million into the World Cup this year for a competitive Fortnite. What some of you might not know though is that they have pledged $3 million of that prize pool to Fortnite Creative Mode. Until today, we didn't know what that meant, what it would look like, but they just released a statement telling us some of the details. So let's take a quick look at that statement. They say there are 5 events with 5 different creative trials, all built by community creators. That's really cool. Fortnite World Cup Creative Trials will feature 5 events, each focused on a new creative game. 15 participants will then be selected to face off in the ultimate creative competition at the Fortnite World Cup Finals for a chance to win a piece of a $3 million creative prize pool. $3 million, guys. So what are these different 5 events gonna be? Let's just look down a little bit further so you can kind of get an idea of what at least one of them are gonna look like. The road to the Fortnite World Cup Creative Finals includes 5 showcase events running from April 29th to June 7th. Every week you'll have a chance to try out the latest creative trial and submit your best clip using the event-specific hashtag on YouTube. Our special Fortnite captains will select the top submissions as winners. The selected winners each week will be headed to New York City to participate in the Fortnite World Cup. We'll kick things off with the first trial, built and judged by CIzzorz. Right? This gives us an idea of what we're looking at in the future of what these trials actually are. Tune into the Fortnite social channels, follow CIzzorz online for the latest news on the first creative trial. Every week a new creative trial will be revealed with more opportunities to qualify for the finals. If CIzzorz is making the first trial, you know, guys, it's gonna be a death run. Some super hard death run that you're gonna have to speed run and the top 15 qualifiers are gonna make it. But what are the other 4 gonna be? My guess is we'll probably have one that's like a really smart escape maze. I bet one of them is who can create the coolest map the fastest, something for map makers. I wouldn't even be surprised to see something with making music. Who can create or compose the coolest song using the Fortnite music tiles? I bet we'll even see some of these awesome LTM modes that different map makers have been making incorporated into the World Finals somehow. Whether it's a team-based game where you fight against and it's a free-for-all kind of thing, or I don't know, we'll see. I think there's a lot of options open with 5 different events, with the first one being showcased by CIzzorz. So you know there's gonna be a lot of variety involved here. And I'm super excited to see what they put out. So now then, guys, how can you start training and getting ready to participate in the World Cup for Creative Mode? How can you be ready for CIzzorz first trial? Guys, go and play his different map. He's got 3 true death runs and 1 that's his Cizzorz Funrun, but it's also a good map to go practice on. So let me show you each of the courses that you could go and practice on. So this is his first one. You can see the code up above. Now, if you're new to creative mode and want to get into it, the way you put in codes is you come up to a rift, you hit your interact button, and then you put the code in this area right there, and then you select the island, right? And then let it load, and then you can go in and try the different death runs. Now there are 4 different death runs here, and I've got all of the codes in the description of this video. So I recommend going and trying these maps. So now let's just look at some of the things you're gonna have to learn how to deal with. So what we're looking at here, guys, is the footage from Hotball's speed run of CIzzorz first death run. Now this is one of the fastest times you'll ever see on this map, and but this just gives you an idea of what you're looking at and what you're competing against, right? These guys that are speedrunning this are masters, right? And this is all the stuff that you're watching him do right now is incredibly hard, right? Most people couldn't even finish this course, let alone run it in just over 3 minutes, right? These guys are so good. But this course is legit really hard. Like even this level, it took me probably 20, 30 tries to beat, and this guy just makes it look easy, right? And the first time I played through it, level 5 right here, I could not finish. You know, he's gonna make this look as easy as, you know, eating some apple pie or something, but all these jumps are super hard. I think I could do this now, but when I was first playing this, it is not an easy thing to do. So now we're just looking at the most basic stuff. Like even this is a long trap tunnel. If you've never seen trap tunnels, this is the most basic of trap tunnels now. If you can't do this tunnel, then you're in trouble. But the nice thing about this, guys, is that you can go and practice and get good at this stuff. Now we're looking at some of the more advanced levels from CIzzorz 3.0 Deathrun. And this is like really hard stuff. And this is what I imagine some of the trial being more like. And I still think the trial will have some easy levels at the beginning that make it fun for everyone to play. But in the end, I bet we're looking at really hard levels. Stuff like this, where you're sliding and having to impulse and jump just at the right moments, like almost impossible jumps. I know Hotball is making it look like this is the easiest level ever made, but this is really one of the top 3 best speedrunners in the world we're watching here. I imagine that it's gonna be a really hard course that's only, you know, 20, 30, maybe 50 people in the world can even finish. Like, I don't imagine myself being able to finish this. I'm definitely gonna love watching people trying to finish it, and I will attempt it myself, but it's gonna be really hard. Now, look at this, guys. Remember that trap tunnel we were looking at earlier? This is what trap tunnels look like now. You're turning corners, you're going up, you're going down, you're going around it. I mean, it's just like you have to bait things, you have to jump and then bait. I mean, it's like so much harder to do trap tunnels these days. And that, like, you had to jump down and make sure you land on the right spot. Look at the movement he's going through. Like, seriously, guys, these trap tunnels are beastly now. So it's gonna take a lot of practice to get up to the point where you can be able to compete with these amazing speedrunners. Now, the nice thing about this announcement is that there's 5 different events. Like, you might not be a good speedrunner, but the other events might give you more opportunities to do cool things in creative mode. I'm really excited to see what it is that Fortnite puts out and gives opportunities to different types of creative people. There's speedrunners, there's map makers, there's escape mazers, there's architects, right? People that can just make really cool looking structures. Maybe they'll say something like recreate the Sphinx or something, and whoever makes it look the coolest wins, or pixel art, or music, or there's so many options. I'm really excited to see what happens. Leave a comment below of what you guys think will be in the World Cup trials. What do you hope to see? What would you like to watch? I would love to hear your thoughts. All right, guys, good luck. Hopefully you guys win $3 million trying to win the World Cup of Creative Mode. I'm pulling for you, and I can't wait to see what happens. Be sure to subscribe, guys, if you want to get more news on the World Cup, if you want to see awesome creative maps, how to do them, all that good stuff. You can find it all here on my channel. All right, have an awesome day, guys, and good luck.